Welcome to Maths TV. Today we will be going through IGCSE Maths paper 058041 October November 2019. Today we will be going through IGCSE Mathematics paper 4 extended 058041 October November 2019. Question number 1. This diagram is given. In the diagram, A, C and BD are straight lines. A, C and BD are straight lines. Find the value of P and Q. Basically, these angles are required. This is 180. P is 180 minus 48. So 180 minus 48 will be equal to 132. This is 132. So answer will be 132. Then if this is 132, then this is straight line, we can find this angle as well, and this angle, basically this is 48, this will also be 48, so no need to calculate. Now this and this two angles are of the triangle are given, so we can find the third one. This will be equal to 103, so 180 minus answer will be equal to 77. This angle will be 77. And this is done. The angle of a quadrilateral, this four angles are given. Find the value of x. So x plus 5, we know that sum of angles of a quadrilateral are adding up to 360 degree. So these will add up to 360 degrees. 1, 2 and 2, 4 and 1, 5. So 5x and minus 25 and plus 10. So this is 15 minus, this will be minus 10 is equal to 360. So 5x is equal to 360 plus 10. The x is equal to 370 over 5, which is equal to 370 divided by 5 will be equal to 74. And we can write here as 74. A regular polygon has 72 sides. Find the size of an interior angle. So 360 divided by 72 number of sides. So this will be 360 divided by 72 will be equal to 5. This one, and now 180 minus 5 will be the interior angle. This will be equal to 175. So interior angle will be 175 degrees. Now question number 3. This is a circle question A, B, C, D. This is not question number 3. Basically this is part D of the same question, page number 3. So this is A, B, C, D lie on the circle. A, B, C, D. These are lie on the circle AC. Diameter is AC. This is diameter. So this is triangle in a semicircle. So this angle will be 90 degree. This is what we are understanding. PQ is a tangent. PQ is tangent. So this will be 90 degree. 90 degree mean this should be 30. This is 60. This should be 30. And this is 20. This should be 70. If required, we can utilize this information. Angle PAD. Okay, this one is 60. And angle BAC. BAC is given as 20. Find the value of UV WXY. U we already found, which is 30, and V we can find, this is 90, this is 30, so this will be 60. So V will be equal to 60. And W also we can find by this one. This is 60. This will also be 60. So because they are angles from the same segment, and from D to C, then A, and similarly D to B and A. So these two are 60. This one W will also be 60. Then X and Y are remaining. This is 30 and this is radius, this is also radius, this is 30, this angle will also be 30, this will be 60, so this will be 120. So we can write x as 120, remaining angle is y, and y is this one, so total angle is 90, and we can see about, we can find this angle also, and this will be how much? We'll be checking this. Yeah, we can take this from B to C, segment C, this one, this angle B to C, and from C D to B. So this is 20, this will also be, these are top angles, so these are also 20. So we can write here, this is 20, this is 30, so 50, and this is 90 degrees, so this will be 50 minus 90 minus 50 will be 40 degree. So this y is also 40 degree, which we have found. Now this is E part. A, B, C lie on the circle. A, B, C lie on the circle, center O. Angle AOC is given, and angle A, B, and C is also given. Find the value of x. Now what we can do, we can extend this one, drawing like this one, and this also we can extend like this. So after extending, this should be the straight line. After extending this, this angle is angle at a center is double than angle at the circumference. So 3x plus 22, this will be 3x plus 22 divided by 2. And this angle and this is cyclic quadrilateral, A, B, C, and this one you can mark as D. So this is a cyclic quadrilateral, and now we can say that 3x plus 22 over 2 plus 5x is equal to 360. Not 360, 180 basically, because angles are adding up to opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral add up to 180 degree. Okay, from this step, this is 3x plus 22 by 2 plus 5x is equal to 180. We have added this angle plus this angle and written equal to 180, and we can multiply the whole equation by 2. So this will be 3x plus 22 plus 10x is equal to 360, and then we can add these two will be 13x and is equal to 360 minus 22. So 360 minus 22 will be equal to 338. 13x is equal to 338, so x will be equal to 338 divided by 13, which is equal to 26. So x value is 26, which we have calculated. Question number 2. Ali and Mo share a sum of money in the ratio of 9 and 7. So ratio is 9 and 7. Ali receives $600 more than Mo. Calculate how much each receive. So it will be basically 600 Ali has received, and difference of ratio is 9 minus 7. So this will be equal to 600 divided by 9 minus 7. Basically this will be 2, so this will be 300, and this 300 we will multiply multiply this to each ratio. So 9 multiplied by 300, ratio 7 multiplied by 300. This will be for Ali and this will be for Mo, and this will be 2700 ratio 2100. So Ali will be getting 2700 and this will be getting 2100. In a sale, Ali buys a television for this much dollars. Original price was this one. So calculate the percentage reduction. So reduction we can check to 220 minus 195.80. This is the difference in the price. So 220 minus 195.8 will be equal to 24.2. This is the reduction. So this reduction is against what? Against 220, this price. And for the percentage, we'll have to multiply by 100. So this will be 24.2 divided by 220 and multiply by 100. This will be equal to 11. So this answer will be 11%. So we can mention here 11%. C part, in the sale, Mo buys a jacket for $63. The original price was reduced by 25%. Calculate the original price of the jacket. Reverse percentage question. We don't know the original price. Let us suppose it is X. So 75% of the original price because of reduction of 25%. This is equal to $63. So X will be equal to 63 into 100 and divided by 75. Now we can solve this. 63 into 100 and divided by 75 will be equal to 84. So answer will be 84. Original price was 84. Question number 3. Dina invests 600 for 5 years at a rate of 2% per year compound interest. So rate is this one, 5 year. This is the principal amount. Calculate the value of this investment at the end of 5 years. So A is equal to, we know, principal amount into 1 plus R over 100 raised to the power time duration. So 600 is the principal amount, 1 plus rate is 2% and duration is 5 years. So we can calculate this. 600 into 1 plus 2 over 100 in raised to the power 5. This will be equal to 662.45, or so this will be $662.45. B part, the value of a gold ring increases exponentially, rate of 5% per year. Value is now 882. Calculate the value of ring after 2 years. So exponential increase, we are taking this one, X amount. We don't know the amount, and this will be 1 plus 5 over 100, 5%, and exponentially for 2 years. And its now value, current value is 882. So we can find value of X. X will be equal to 882 divided by 1 plus 5 over 100 whole raised to the power 2, and we can calculate this. This will be fraction 882 over 1 plus 5 over 100 and raised to the power 2, and this value will be 800. So this will be 800. We can write answer as 800. Second part, find the number of complete years it takes for the ring's value of 882 to increase to a value greater than 1100. Now this current amount and 1 plus this will be 5 over 100, and 5 is the rate percentage per year increase, and we don't know the duration. We have to calculate the duration, and n value we have to calculate. We will be checking for different n values, and we will check when we will get, for which value of n we will be getting amount more than 1100. Let us check with the, for example, n is equal to 5, replace n is equal to 5. So this value will be what? 882 into 1 plus 5 over 100 and raised to the power 5. This is equal to 1125. So if we are taking this value, 1 plus 5 over 100 raised to the power 5, and this is resulting to 1125, which is more than this required. So n value, this will be our answer. N is equal to 5. So for trying, if you just put n is equal to 4, it will be lesser than 1100, and if you put 3, even that one will be lesser. So for 5 you will be getting answer, and which is more than 1100. Now question number 6, question number 4, page number is basically 6, so I'm confusing. So page this one, question number 4, calculate the external curved surface area of a cylinder with radius 8 and height is 19. So radius of a cylinder we know is 2 pi r. 2 pi r into h. This will be equal to 2 pi r. Radius is given 8 meters and h is given 19. So we can calculate this. 2 into pi multiply by 8 and multiply by 19. This is equal to 955.04. So answer will be 955 square meter. This surface is painted at a cost of this much per square meter. So 955 meters multiply by per square meter 0.85. So this same amount which is here, so I'll multiply it with 0.85. So this will be the answer, which is 811.78. 811.78, which can be rounded to $812. B part, a solid metal sphere with radius 6 is melted down and all of the metal is used to make a solid cone with radius 8 centimeter, height h. Show that h is equal to this one. Volume of sphere formula is given, volume of cone formula is also given. So volume, both are they are telling it's equal. So 4 by 3 pi r cube, r is 6 for the sphere. So 6 cube is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square, and r is 8 for the cone. So 8 squared into h, we don't know value of h. So this pi value we can cancel, even 3 value we can cancel. So h will be equal to 4 into 6 cube and divided by 8 square. So now we can calculate this, and this is 4 into 6 cube, 4 into 6 cube and divided by 8 square, and this is equal to 13.5. So this is equal to 13.5. H is 13.5, which we have to show, which is done. Calculate the slant height of the cone. So slant height, we have this. I'll draw a small diagram for your understanding, like this one. So we require this slant height. This side is 13.5 and this side is 8, and we can calculate slant height will be equal to Pythagoras theorem. We can apply 13.5 square plus 8 squared, and if we calculate this 13.5 squared plus 8 squared will be equal to 15.69. This is equal to 15.69. So 15.69 will be our answer. And third part, calculate the curved surface area of the cone. Curved surface area A of a cone with radius r is given A pi rl. So A will be equal to pi r, radius is 8, and L we just found, this is 15.69, so multiply by 15.69, and this is already there, same number, so we'll multiply by 8 and multiply by pi, so this will be equal to 394.39, or we can round it to 394. Now this is C part. Two cones are mathematically similar. So two cones are mathematically similar. This is basically similarity question. The total surface area of the smaller cone is this one, and total surface area of larger cone is this one. So the volume of the smaller cone is this, so we have to calculate the volume of larger cone. So first of all, we'll check the ratios. So 180 over 80 will be equal to, this is surface area, so it will be k square, which is equal to, we can calculate this, 180 divided by 80 will be equal to 9 by 4, which is in decimal value also we can check 2.25. This is value of k square, and k we can check 2.25 root. So root of this one, root of answer will be equal to 1.5. This is k value, but we need to use for volume, so we require k cube. So 1.5 cube will be equal to answer, and cube will be equal to 3.375. 3.375. This is the factor which we will be using to calculate the volume. So 168 is the volume of smaller cone, so volume of larger cone will be equal to 3.375, which is this conversion factor k in form of k cube, and multiply by 168. This will be equal to, this number multiply by 168 will be equal to 567 centimeter cube, 567. D part, the diagram shows a pyramid. This is a square based pyramid with a square base ABCD. DB is 8 centimeter. DB is 8 centimeter. It means this part, half of the diagonal. If I draw this half of the diagonal, this one will be 4, because complete is 8, so this will be 4 centimeter. And they are saying P is vertically, this P is vertically above the center X of the base, and Px is equal to 5, and Px is from this point to this point. I'm drawing this as well. So this is 5 centimeter. This one is 5 centimeter. Now they are saying calculate the angle between PB, which is this slanting height, and the base, this one. Base is this, right? So we'll have to consider this. They are asking for this angle, so we can consider this triangle, which is between the slanting height and this perpendicular height. So in this triangle we can take, this will be opposite over adjacent, and you know opposite over adjacent is tan theta, and this is this value, tan theta will be equal to 5 over 4. So theta is equal to tan inverse of 5 over 4. We can move page a little above, like here. Okay, and this will be inverse tan 5 over 4, and this will be equal to 51.34. So we can write here 51.34. This will be in centimeters. This will be degree, basically angle. This is done. Now question number 5. This is a bearing question. The diagram shows a triangular field ABC on horizontal ground. Olive runs from A to B at a constant speed of 4 meter per second, and then from B to C uh, at a constant speed of 3 meter per second. He then runs at a constant speed from C to A. This distance also, his average speed for the whole journey is 3.6 meter per second. Calculate his speed when he runs when he runs from C to A. So total distance, if we calculate, total distance will be equal to 150 plus 180 plus 120, and this will be equal to 150 plus 180 plus 120. This is equal to 450. So this is distance is 450, and we know speed is equal to distance over time, and time is equal to distance over speed. And 450 divided by, this is covered in how much time? This is covered in with the speed of 3.6 meter per second. So divided by 3.6. So 450 divided by 3.6 will be equal to 125. This one. Now 125, this time is taken for all, and for two separate portions, this is 120 meters, and time speed is 4 minus 180. This basically we'll add these to 180 over speed is 3. So these two times we will subtract from the total time, and this will be 125 is already written, minus this will be 120 divided by 4 plus 180 divided by 3, and answer will be 35. So time is 35. Now 150 divided by, this is basically the speed, so this will be divided by 35. This will be equal to, so 150 divided by 35 is equal to 4.28. 4.28. We need to move the page. 4.28, and it's 5 also, so we can round it 4.29. Use the cosine rule to find the angle BAC. BAC. So this angle is required. We can use cosine rule. These two sides we will be using, and this will be the opposite side. So 180 squared. 180 squared will be equal to, one side is 150 squared and the other side is 120 squared. We will take the two sides square, minus 2 into 150 into 120 into cos of angle BAC. Now we can simplify, we can shift these two numbers to this side. 180 square minus 150 squared minus 120 squared is equal to minus 2 into 150 into 120 cos of angle BAC. Hope you are understanding everything. Now next step, we will be shifting this portion also to this side. So 180 square minus 150 squared minus 120 squared divided by this minus 2 into 150 into 120 is equal to cos of BAC, and angle BAC will be equal to cos inverse of this whole thing, 180 square minus 150 squared minus 120 squared divided by minus 2 into 150 into 120, and we will check calculation. So inverse cos of 180 squared minus 150 squared minus 120 squared over minus 2 into 150 into 120 and bracket close. This will be equal to 82.81. This is equal to 82.819, so we can round it to 82.8 degrees basically. Next part, the bearing of C. The bearing of C from A is 210. Bearing of C from A. So this whole bearing is 210. Find the bearing of B from A. B from A. This angle is, we already found this one is 82.8. 82.8. So 210 minus 82.8. We can find this one. So by using calculator, we can write 210 minus 82.8. So 210 minus 82.8, this will be equal to 127.2. 127.2. Find the bearing of A from B. Bearing of A from B. So we can take north on this side. This will be the north, and bearing of A from B will be this complete angle starting from this point to this point to this point, and this is the angle which we have to subtract. This is we just found this angle. Basically this is 127.2. We have calculated this angle 127.2. Now if we take this straight angle, and this will be same as this angle, so 180 minus 127.2, this will be equal to 52.8. So we can basically so we got this angle 52.8, and this remaining reflex angle we can calculate. 360 minus this, 360 minus answer will be equal to 360. Okay, 360 minus 52.8 will be equal to 307.2. So we can write here 307.2. We can write 180 plus, basically this is 180 plus 200, 127.2. we can take this one 127.2 plus 180. So what we can take this angle as well. This angle will be equal to this angle, and this is already 180. So 180 plus this angle, which is 127.2. This calculation also will be resulting to 307.2, which is our answer. Then D is in the point on AC. On this diagram AC, there is a D point that is nearest to B, So we can draw straight line, like almost it should be perpendicular like this. This is the shortest route. So shortest route will be perpendicular. So this angle will be 90 degree. This one and this one angle will be 90 degree. And this is 82.8, and this side also we have. So we can use cos of angle this to calculate this, calculate the distance dA. So we have to calculate if this is point D, DA distance we have to calculate. So this will be adjacent, basically we have to calculate. So adjacent over hypotenuse is cos. So cos of 82.8 will be equal to x. We don't know the length of this one, over 120. So this is dA over 120 is hypotenuse. So adjacent over hypotenuse. So x will be equal to 120 cos of 82.8. So we can calculate 120 cos of 82.8. This will be equal to 15.03. This is equal to 15.03. So the answer we can write as 15 is sufficient, 15 meters. Then comes question number 6. Question number 6 is the cumulative frequency diagram shows information about the times taken by 200 students to solve a problem. And first part is to calculate the median. Median is the middle value over 100. We can join this 100 with the cumulative frequency curve, and this will be joining over here, and here value will be 31, 2, 3, 4. So value will be 34. Then they are saying interquartile range. The interquartile range is lower quartile, which is from 50 we will be taking 1, 2 and 2.5 in the middle, like this one. So from here we will be joining with this one, and this value is 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25. This value is 25. And upper quartile will be from 150, 75% basically we'll be checking 1, 2 and 2.5 from here. So this will be like this one. We can join this and this as well. So this will be 41, 42, 43. So this is 43. Now 43 minus 25. So interquartile range is upper quartile minus lower quartile. So 43 minus 25 will be equal to 18. So answer will be 18. The number of students who took more than 40 minutes, we'll check from this one. 40 minutes is up to this. So we will be checking up to the cumulative frequency curve, and this will be 140 over here, and one above 140, 200 minus 1, this will be, this is 40, and above 40 we will have to check. This will be over this one. So this will be 200 minus 140. So we can write here 200 minus 140 will be equal to 60, and this will be 60. You understand this? Number of students who took more than 40. So we have taken reference from 40, then we reached over here. So more than 40 are 60 students. From 140 to 200 are 60. So we have taken that 60. Then Roberto records the values of each of the kinds he has at home, and this is the detail. And find the range. Range will be maximum minus minimum. 50 minus 1 will be equal to 49. Then mode will be the most occurring, which is this 4. And then the median will be the middle value. We can check this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Basically the value will be falling in this this one category because total, if you check, 3 plus 1 plus 3 will be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 4, 15, and 15th value will be in this one because 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 plus 7 will be 15, and that will be in this category, so it will be 10 here. Then fourth part, work out the total value of Robato's coins. Total value we have to calculate, and for that one we will be multiplying this one 3 with 1, then plus 1 into 2 plus 3 into 5 plus 2 into 10 plus 4 into 20 plus 2 into 50, and this will give us the value. Like first we will take 1 multiply by 3 plus 2 multiply by 1 plus 5 multiply by 3 plus 10 multiply by 2 and plus 20 multiply by 4 plus 50 multiply by 2. So this will be 3 plus 2 plus this will be 15 plus 20 plus 80 and then 100, and then we can add all these numbers. 100 plus 80 plus 20 plus 15 plus 2 plus 3, this will be equal to 220, so it will be 220 cents. Work out the mean. Mean we can calculate. 220 divided by 15, this is equal to 4. We can calculate basically, and 220 divided by 15 will be equal to 14.66, and answer will be 14.7. Now this next part, the histogram shows information about the masses of 100 boxes. This is frequency density and this side is mass in kilograms. We'll have to calculate an estimate of the mean. So we can calculate the frequencies first, which will be 3 multiplied by 10. 3 multiplied by 10, this will be frequency for this one, and for frequency for this one will be 5 multiplied by 8, and frequency for this one will be 2, this is 2, and multiply by 15. So this will be 30, this will be 40, and this one will be 30. So these will be the frequencies, and now we will be multiplying frequency by the middle range. So 30 multiply by 5 and plus 40 and multiply by mid of 10 and 15, which is 12.5, and plus mid of this one 30 multiply by mid of this one will be 22.5, and we have to divide this all by 100, and we can move page. So this is 30 multiply by 5, we can put brackets to avoid any mistake. So plus this will be 40 multiply by 12.5 and plus 30 multiply by 22.5 and over 100 will be equal to 13.25. 13.25 will be the answer. This will be the mean. Question number 7, A part. Oranges cost 21 cents each, and orange, Alex has bought this one and Bobby has bought x plus 2. Total cost is this one. Find the value of x. So 21 into x plus has bought this one, so 21 into x plus 2, this is what both has bought, is equal to $4.20, but this will be multiplied by 100 to change into cents, so it will be 420. Now we can open the bracket. 21x plus 21x plus 42 will be equal to 420, and this is 42x is equal to 420 minus 42. 420 minus 42 will be equal to 378, and x will be equal to 378 over 42. 378 divided by 42 will be equal to 9. So value of x will be 9. The cost of one ruler is R cents, and cost of protector is P cents. So 5 rulers, total cost of 5 rulers and 1 protector. 5 ruler and 1 protector is equal to 245, and total cost of 2 rulers, 2R plus 3 protectors, 3P is equal to 215. And write down 2 equations in terms of this one. Solve these equations to find the cost of each. Okay, 1 protector, basically cost of protector is required, cost of P is required. So we'll be we can eliminate P or R. So we can multiply first equation by 3. So we'll be getting 15R plus 3P is equal to 245. 245 into 3, this will be equal to 735. 735. And now we can subtract, this will be cancelled, and this will be minus 13R is equal to, I'll have to move the page, so minus 13R is equal to, this will be 735, 215 minus answer will be equal to minus 520, and minus will be cancelled, R will be equal to 520 divided by 13, and 520 divided by 13 will be equal to 40. So value of R is 40. This value of R we will replace in any of this equation, we can replace in this equation. So 2 into 40 plus 3P is equal to 215. So 3P is equal to 215 minus 80, and 215 minus 80 is equal to 135. So P is equal to 135 divided by 3. Divided by 3 will be equal to 45. So value of P is equal to 45 cents. C part, Carol walks 12 kilometers at a speed of x kilometer per hour, and then a further 6 kilometers at the speed x minus 1. The total time taken is 5 hours. Write an equation in terms of x and show that it simplifies to this one. So distance is 12 at a speed of x, and the second one is 6 kilometers at a speed of x minus 1, and total time is 5. This will be our equation. Then for simplification we can take LCM, x into x minus 1, 12 into x minus 1 plus 6 into x, 6x will be equal to 5. Now we can cross multiply and open brackets. 12x minus 12 plus 6x will be equal to 5x into x minus 1. So this will be 18. We can simplify this one. 18x minus 12 is equal to 5x square minus 5x, and we can send these also to that side. So 5x square minus 5x minus 18x, and plus 12 is equal to 0. So 5x squared minus this will be 23x plus 12 is equal to 0, which is this required equation. Then we have to factorize the same equation, and to factorize this equation, what we can do, we can write it as 5x squared minus 3x and minus 20x and plus 12. We can make pairs. From first pair we can take x common, it will be 5x minus 3, and from second pair we can take what we can take common, this will be 4 we can take common, yes. So this will be 5x plus 4x minus basically 3, yes. So this will be x minus 4 and 5x minus 3. This will be factorization. Then they are saying solve the equation, and the same equation they have written this expression equal to 0. So this factorization, x minus 4 equal to 0 and 5 or 5x minus 3 is equal to 0, x is equal to 4 and x is equal to 3 by 5. So 4 and 3 over 5, these will be the two solutions. Then write down Coral's walking speed during the final 6 kilometer. So that is 4 minus, that is basically x minus 1. So we can write it as 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3. So it will be 3 kilometers per hour. Question number 8, which is diagram shows 5 cards. Donald chooses a card at random. Probability question. Write down the probability that the number of dots on this card is an even number. This is even, this is even, this is also even. So 4 out of 5 are even. So probability will be 4 by 5. Write down the probability that the number of dots on this card is prime. So this is prime 1, 2, 3 and 4. So it will be same 4 by 5 probability. B part, Donald chooses 2 of the 5 cards at random without replacement. He works out the total number of dots on these 2 cards. Find the probability that the total number of dots is 5. So total number of dots is 5. So it can be probability. One option can be that it is 3 and the second is 2, so that will add up to 5 dots. So if it is 3, then 3 dots on a card, this will be 1 out of 5, and 2 dots will be 3 out of 5, because there are 3 cards with 2 dots. 3 out of 4 because it's without replacement. So this will be one option. Second option can be, first is 2 dots and the second one is 3 dots. So it will be 3 by 5 into 1 by 4. So these two options are available. This will be 3 over 20 plus this will be 3 over 20. This will be equal to 6 over 20. So we can write 6 over 20. Find the probability that the total number of dots is an odd number. So even number we can subtract, and 1 minus even number is 4 by 5. We know, we have already done that. So 1 minus 4 by 5, and the second dot will also be even. So this will be 3 by 4 because 1 will be less because of non-replacement. So this will be equal to, we can write this as 1 minus 12 over 20. So this will be, we can change this 1 into 20 over 20 minus 12 over 20. This will be equal to 8 over 20. Our answer will be 8 over 20. Now question number 9. A car hire company has X small cars and Y large cars. The company has at least 6 cars in total. The number of large cars is less than or equal to the number of small cars. The largest number of small cars is 8. Write down 3 inequalities in terms of x and or y to show this information. So they have mentioned that there are at least 6 cars in total. So x plus y is greater than or equal to 6, at least 6 cars in total. Then they are saying that this one, number of large cars is less than or equal to the number of small cars. So we can write y is less than equal to x, and then they are saying there are largest number of small cars is 8, so x cannot be more than 8. So x is basically less than or equal to 8. These are the 3 inequalities. B part, a small car can carry 4 people and a large car can carry 6 people. One day the largest number of people to be carried is 60. Show that this is equal to this. So 4x, 4 people and 6 people. So 4x plus 6y is less than or equal to 60, and we can divide the whole equation, by 2, we will get 2x plus 3y is less than or equal to 30. This is the equation which we are supposed to reach at. Then part C, by shading the unwanted region. I'll show you the question. This is the question. By shading the unwanted region on grid, show and label the region R that satisfies all 4 inequalities. For all 4 inequalities. So first inequality will be so we'll draw all 4 inequalities. First of all, y is less than or equal to x. So we will draw y is equal to x. Y is equal to x is basically 2, 2 and 6, 6. We can take these numbers, these points we can join, and our line will be like this one. This is y is less than or equal to x is required and greater than is unwanted. So we have to shade unwanted region. So this is all unwanted region. We can shade it. Then comes x is less than or equal to 8. Less than or equal to 8 will be this line. So we can draw, this is also solid line because they are less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to is unwanted. So we can shade this whole part. This is unwanted. Then they are saying x plus y is greater than 6. X plus y. So x plus y is greater than or equal to 6 means y is greater than or equal to minus x plus 6. So line is passing through 6, this point, and gradient is minus 1. So we can take it as minus 1 and 2 and 2 also on this side. So we can take these 2 points and draw the line. So this one, y is greater than is required and less than we can shade. So this region is not required, unwanted region. Then comes to the fourth one. Fourth inequality is 2x plus 3y is less than or equal to 30. So this implies 3y is less than or equal to minus 2x plus 30. and we can divide the whole equation by 3. So y is less than equal to minus 2 by 3x plus 10. So this line is passing through 10 because the c value is 10. Then gradient is minus 2 by 3, minus 2 and 3 here. So we can draw a line over here passing through these 2 points and this one, and y is less than this is required, so we can shade this also. So this is the wanted region which we have, and this is all unwanted region. We have done this shading part. Then comes D part. Find the number of small cars and the number of large cars needed to carry exactly 60 people. So this will be, if we are having 6 small cars and 6 large cars, this will be, each small car is carrying, they have told us that small car is carrying 6 people, so is carrying 4 people, so 6 into 4, and large car is carrying 6 people, so 6 into 6, so this will be 24 plus 36. This will be equal to exactly 60 cars. So this working, you can see 6 into 4 and plus 6 into 6, 24 plus 36 is equal to 60. When the company uses 7 cars, find the largest number of people that can be carried. So 7 cars can be these numbers, like 7 can be x, 4 and y 0, and it can be x 6 and y 1. It can be 4 and 3, basically this one, and 5 and 2. So these 1, 2, 3, 4 are the possible combinations which we can have. So 4x plus 6y, this one, so it will be, it can be 34. Basically, if we check these points, we will get 34 as answer, because 4 into 4 will be 16 plus 6 in 4 into 6 will be 24, and 6 into 6 will be 36. So in this way we will be checking these points, 1, 2, 3, 4 points, and we will be checking all these options, and we will get this the maximum number, and all other options will be lesser values. So we can go through this equation, and basically we will be checking these points. If it is 7 and 0 mean 7 will be small cars, x are small cars, so they are telling here x are the small cars. So if we are using 7 and 0, it means only 28 people. If this one 6 small will be 24 and 1 large will be 6. 24 plus 6 will be 30. For this point it will be 5 small cars, and that will be 20, and 2 large cars, that will be 12. So 20 and 12 will be 32. Yeah, so and for this one there will be 4 small cars and 3, basically this one, 3 will be large cars. So 4 small cars will be 4 into 4 plus 3 large cars will be 3 into 6. So this will be 16 plus 18. 16 plus 18 will be 34. This will be the maximum number which we can get, and we can circle this point, and this point will be 4 and 3. 4 and 3 coordinates will be 4 and 3. Hope you understood why we have written this 34. Because of this circled point, if we will be using 4 small cars and 3 large cars, we can transport 34 people. That is maximum. Question number 10. Complete the table for fifth term and the nth term. Fifth term and the nth term. I'll be putting paper. Okay. Now they have given this sequence. First term is 9, then 5, then 1 subtracting 4. So next will be minus 7, and this will, we can find the general formula. This is difference is 4, so we can write 4n minus 4n and plus 13. If n is equal to 1, this will be minus 4 plus 13, which is 9. So this will be our general formula, minus 4n plus 13. And this is 4, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, and 5 square, basically n plus 1 square. If it is n plus 1 square, mean if it is third term, then 4 square. If it is second term, then 3 square. If first term, then 2 square. So we can write n plus 1 squared. If it is 5 term, then it will be 6 squared, which is 36. And for this one, 1, 8, 27, 64. And this is basically 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube, and 5 cube will be 125. And we can write n cube. This will be the general formula. This one is 2 raised to the power, this 8 we can write 2 raised to power 3, which is 2 raised to power n is 1, so 1 plus 2. So we can write 2 raised to the power n plus 2, general formula. So if we replace 2 raised to power n is equal to 2, this will be 2 raised to power 4, which is 2 raised to the power will be 2 raised to the power 4 will be equal to 16, which is this one. So it's satisfying the formula. So 2 raised to, if it n is equal to 5, 2 raised to the power 7 will be equal to 128. So we can write here 128. B part, these numbers are given. This sequence is a Fibonacci sequence. After the first 2 terms, the rule to find the next term is add the 2 previous terms. So add previous 2 terms. 1 plus 1 will be 2, 2 plus 1 will be 3, 3 plus 2 will be 5, 5 plus 3 will be 8. So this will be 21 plus 13 will be 34. We can write here 34. And we have to use the same rule. This sequence, okay, this one, after the first two, this, for example, 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. Use this rule to complete each of the following Fibonacci sequences. So 2 plus 4 will be 6, 4 plus 6 will be 10, 6 plus 10 will be 16. Similarly, this one, this will be 1. If we place here 3, 1 plus 3 will be 4, 3 plus 4 will be 7, and 7 plus 4 will be 11. Similarly, this one, minus 1 and 2. Minus 1 plus 2 will be 1, and 1 minus 1 will be 0, and 0 plus 1 will be 1. This is how we can do this. This is a little tricky, but by practicing you can gain the skill for this one. 1 by 3, 3 by 4. So this is on one term of this sequence is P over Q. Find in terms of P over Q the next term in this sequence. So next term will be what? We are writing this as P. We are basically adding this 3 plus 4 is 7, and 7 plus 4 is 11, and 7 plus 11 is 18, like that. So we can write this as Q over P plus Q. So whatever here as Q, we are adding this with this 3 plus 4 and writing here 7. 4 plus 7 and writing here 11. 7 plus 11 and writing 18. So this will be 3 here, 4, 7, 11. So this will be same. By this formula we can calculate. I will move this one and re-explain this so that you can understand. This is the sequence C part. One term of this one is P over Q, and if we understand this, this is 1 over 3. So 1 plus 3 is equal to 4, and 3 is copied here. So 3 plus 4 is 7, and 4 plus 7 is 11, and 7 will be numerator of this one. Denominator of the previous term is numerator of the next term, and adding these two will get us denominator. So we can write this. Find the sixth term of this sequence. So we will replace this sixth term. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is there. So this will be 18 as numerator, and 11 plus 18 will be 29. So 18 over 29. Hope you understood each and everything. And if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe Maths TV and press bell icon so that you will be getting intimation for the incoming videos. We'll be uploading past papers as well as explanation videos for different topics. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.